All right, so hello, people who are here, and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where Bing Chat GPT makes the title today, because hey, somebody gave me access, and I'm just having a ball, and I like the title. But we have everybody here, and I will do a quick recap. I figure you guys have been through a lot lately. I'll give you a break and give you the 10 loot points for free. Let's go put us on the Seafalls map, though, where most of this happened. So to start out, initially, the party was trying to take out the Rusty Shoes organization that was proving to be a threat to Alvin's rulership of the city, as they were trying to have a grassroots movement and kind of just brainwash everybody, but not really, into being on their side with their fancy clothes and their amazing plays. Like, everybody was on board. If you were in, you were in. And the party went and killed the theater, the what do you call him, the playwright of the theater, which was a good and bad thing. I mean, yes, you've now deprived the city of his theater plays, but also he really, really, really wanted to die. The demons were keeping him there. He thought that writing for mortals was beneath him. It was a whole thing. You killed him. He was kind of happy about it, honestly. Like, he's not even pissed off. Like, if he came back, he might not even kill you.
Might not.
Yeah, he was straight up. In the end, I feel like he was just this campaign's version of Shooty McShootface.
Oh, so he's gone, and then they went and they just absolutely fucking trashed Jennifer's stall, like absolutely destroyed, killed all the gem. There's a whole big thing. She can't make her clothing anymore. I don't know what she's gonna do as a ghost. Like, she's kind of aimless at this point. I mean, you stop the demonization, but you put a poor ghost out of work. So I mean, 50-50 there. No heroes, no villains. And then while trying to figure out what to do with that, you found somehow you were drawn to the insane asylum. I forget what original prompt got you there, but
The insane asylum
breeding
started collapsing.
wait, no, I think it was the dead plants and the dead cats.
It started collapsing because it was decaying.
Okay, so you guys went there, found the Book of Vile Darkness. Cairo almost went roar, but they
Okay,
got
we
him
didn't
away.
find the book until the meteor swarm hit.
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. So they were investigating that. Wes almost, or Anselm, one of the two of them almost died.
Anselm.
Anselm, because he inhaled some of the black asbestos. Then they, while they were trying to figure out what to do, they chased a guy down a corridor who may or may not be a vampire, and then a war triggered. A meteor swarm headed for the city. They blocked about 80% of that. You can see on the map the parts that they did not in fact block. Then that also blew up the tower and went into some and we'll just say it now because it doesn't matter, it's a big crater, but it was planted in the former home hideaway of Rip. That probably only matters to Alvin, but
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Where Doro died. Um
The second time.
the second time. Anyway, so that kind of just made a big awful evil cloud of death. And then they went to Rakoge. They brought Callian back with a whole bunch of his fanatical followers. Then they fought some demons. One of the fanatical followers died. Then he got reposed. I think he's been brought back alive. I'm not 100% sure at this point.
We haven't done that in
Okay,
game
so
yet.
they still have the
Yeah.
corpse at this point. They ran off the demons, cleansed the smoke cloud with Callian's people making a whole bunch of holy water. And are now retiring to figure out what, just kind of regroup and discuss and figure out what the fuck are we going to do next and what the fuck just happened. Also, there may or may not be other shit going on that we'll find out about. So with that, you guys will repose to the lovely, super safe place, and I'm not saying that ironically even. But I do
You say it
gotta-
like that.
Well, first of all, Luca will turn to the group and say,
Yes.
"Everyone, I know we just finished making this this beautiful holy ceremony, but I feel like we should take refuge. And I don't know how safe the city is anymore. I'm not too trusting, but we can hide in my pocket dimension. Actually, it's very safe. There's lovely books inside. I actually have bedrooms made for each of you already, so it should be fine."
Anselm's gonna walk over to you and just kind of put one finger at your pocket and like you got a dimension in here?
No, Ansem, I already summoned it back a little bit ago. There's a door. It's not in my pocket, but I mean, you could look. There's nothing in here.
He's gonna pull it out a little bit further and just kind of crouch down a little bit and squint and look in. Well, I don't see a door in here.
All you see in my pocket are like letters and notes and writing equipment.
Well, if you say there's a door.
Oh, there's a door. Trust me. I actually summoned it already because I was afraid the meteors were gonna hit us earlier, and we would just hide inside.
You know, backup plan.
Yeah. Oh, Tiberius, by the way, is that your name? Yes. You
might
would
be
you
muted.
like to? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, I was muted. My bad.
Oh, would you like to come with us as well? I could easily make a bedroom for you. I don't really know you too well, but I can just make a bedroom.
Well, if you are all going to continue with the killing of demons and dragons, then I sure would hope I continue to travel with you.
Oh, I'm confident we will, but just right now I am exhausted along with the rest of us, so some rest could do well, and I don't trust staying out here for much longer.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Something very sensible.
Okay,
Really?
sounds good. And Luca will ask Callian, well, Callian, what are you gonna do with all your followers? And Callian, will respond, I don't know. I thought they would want to go back to Rakoge as soon as possible. But I
Do
mean,
they
I can
not?
stick around if you guys still need my help for a bit.
Oh, well, excellent.
Yeah, Wes will go over to Callie and put his arm around her. Like, yeah, Callie and all, buddy, stick around. It's been a while.
I mean, we have to catch up. Yes, Cairo as well. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, you will. I believe you can now see that the devil's side of me is a bit more apparent these days.
I see that. That's it's a choice. It's a look. I've always loved your style. I'll be honest. Very edgy.
Yes, I have.
What is that screaming?
So you look behind you and you see one of your followers being held back by another of your followers, and you hear some indistinct yelling coming from the one
Oh,
being
no.
held back.
Should I go address them? Hello. Yes. What is all this
And they
yelling
both say-
about? What is happening?
And they will go, nothing.
Hmm. I don't trust this.
Well, I don't believe him.
One of them is standing there, like with his hands kind of like this. The other one's kind of like this.
You all hiding something from me?
I don't know.
Now, tell the truth, and I will cast the Zone of Truth on them.
Nice.
Because they definitely have that.
And the one of
I'll
them
assume I have it prepared.
sheepishly pulls out from behind his back. Because you knew this was gonna happen. 1 second, I gotta. Find where I see it too.
Actually, I have to find Callian's.
He says, I wanted to get it signed. I wanted to see if Alvin could get it signed by Thalrak. Because he knows.
Wes starts hysterically laughing.
What is this book? Where did you guys get this?
Jacob, the bartender, put it out. It's his newest work.
Oh yes, I know of him.
This is a first edition.
Well, good. I hope people are reading this instead of that book written about me.
Oh no, this is actually the second book.
Oh no.
It doesn't follow your story. You're on the side. We get a few chapters about you here and there, and honestly, if you need help finding somebody, we're there for you.
well, thank
Only
you.
been here a couple hours. These guys are book shopping while we're fighting demons.
No, they just had it on
No,
them.
no.
He just because it's his favorite book, like, and they were
Also,
going to Seafalls, so he figured he could get Alvin to have Thalrak sign it.
Yeah. I also
What?
think that Jacob is back in Rakogan, correct?
Jacob is
Yes.
he
So They
produces.
actually got this from back home. They didn't
Yeah.
get this here.
Yeah.
Wes asks, "Hey, is it any good? I haven't got a chance to read it yet."
Oh, it is. I mean, it's not about Lord Callian, but honestly, some of the twists
Not
and
a
turns,
lord.
it's even better than the first.
Ooh. Well, I remember part of it. I mean, in real time, so I'll have to check that out. When you're done, can I borrow it?
Well, not this one. This one, I was hoping to have
first
Alvin
edition.
get Thalrak to sign it. It's the first edition. You
Oh,
have to
fair,
keep this
fair.
mint.
Yeah, I understand that.
But I do happen to have a reading copy here that you can have. And
Hell yeah. Yeah, Wes takes that shit.
Can I get that on the Kindle, please? That would be helpful.
Does it have pictures?
Oh, the illustrations are some of. Did you look at the cover?
Oh,
It's
no.
it's heartwarming.
Cover's
Look at
long.
Thalrak, just such a tender moment. He's normally so gruff.
It looks like Thalrak's lover has lots of twists and turns as well.
Oh yes. Have you met Patty, the party kraken? She is an absolute delight.
We haven't seen her in a long time.
What is all going on over here? You guys are having such an in-depth conversation over here.
And
Oh,
you just
yeah.
see this guy holding a book, and you see the book with Romance and Rakoge when Thalrak met Patty, and that illustration on it.
So it is already out then. Huh. How lovely.
All
Maybe
right.
the
So,
bad
is it
guy
possible-
because I'm the rogue, but are we gonna maybe bring back this guy that came to help us and got killed?
yeah. I was about to do that. That's why.
Dawnbreaker Sorrow?
Yeah. Poor guy. So Callian will find Dawnbreaker Sorrow's body, which we were protecting,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. And I will cast the spell. Now, which one brings people back? I forgot.
I have resurrection.
Revivify is too late, so it's gotta be
Raised dead can be used.
raised dead. I got.
You don't need to cost resurrection. His head's not missing.
He's dead. He's not just like disfigured or whatever. Like,
Oh.
do you want to cast it?
I mean, you want? Oh wait, what are we casting?
Raised dead.
Raised dead.
Raise dead. Oh, I
This
should have
spell
that.
right here.
Wait, where is it? It should definitely be prepared on mine always, I think.
If you can't, Callian could just do it. But
Do you need me to cast it?
oh hell,
Oh, I got it. Okay, I do have it.
Alvin always coming out with the new tricks.
Don't worry,
Can't cast it?
I got it.
Can our rogue cast it?
Tell you what, if he's all messed up from that meteor strike, I can prestidigitate him clean.
So Dawnbringer Sorrow, like to life, and then you see him start coughing, and you see black phlegm start to come out of his mouth,
Oh.
and then he lays back and is making death saves.
That saves. Oh, can I just heal him?
Well, he only had one
Oh, he
HP.
has the, oh my god, do we have to drown him again? He has the black lung.
Waterborne him.
Oh,
Yes.
I could dispel it.
We still have a vat of holy water. We can just do this here.
Yeah, true.
It's fine.
What we did last time was we cast water breathing.
And then when someone breathed in with holy
Holy
water.
water.
I could just dispel it.
I think we have the spell slots for it. I'm just looking through.
Wait, dispel evil. Didn't that work last?
Yeah, dispel evil removes it.
I think
Removed it as well.
Yeah.
I did it, and some did it again.
Yeah, but we still need to heal him as well. So
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
that's
let's do
easy.
that.
Callian will happily cast the spell. He could cast the basic cure wounds. He probably doesn't even have that much health.
All right. Yep, he goes up to 10 hit points
Yeah, I healed him.
and immediately starts choking again.
even if they dispel evil,
Wait, no,
on
he's
him?
he's bigger than that. How many hit points did you do? 7?
8
8? Okay,
8.
he's at 8.
is a really bad roll.
Spell evil and good. Is that somebody cast that?
Yes, that was Anselm cast that to cleanse the guy.
Well, dispel evil and good. What does it say? It protects you from.
It doesn't seem from his description to
Okay,
deal
then we're
with a
just gonna have to-
curse, and I
so we're
would
just gonna-
classify it closely to a curse.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Like
Then
more
we just
closely
cast
to a
remove
curse.
Oh, I thought we did that last time to get rid of the dust.
No, you drown. You did water breathing and drowned yourself in holy water.
Oh.
it's a curse
Yeah, we can still do that.
where he appears to be cursed.
Well, I mean, he appears to have black dust in his, but like if you were like affecting the dust, it would kind of like be removing a curse from the dust.
Okay, because I can just greater restoration him. Callian thinks it's a curse of some sort. Yeah, so Callian will cast greater restoration. Did I link it? Yes. So this will remove exhaustion, as well as one effect that Charmer purified, a curse, including if the target was even attuned to a curse.
I'll
Any
allow that. That's a
reduction?
5th level
Yeah.
spell, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have the diamond up.
Yeah. No, that seems like that should be allowed at that level of spell for that. So he goes, "Oh, I can breathe. What happened? There I was up, and then I was gone." Does anybody remember what happened?
No, I don't, because I wasn't there.
He was in the AoE of a fireball or something.
I think he
Yeah,
got
hit by a
smashed by a meteor. He got smushed by him.
Something. Dawnbreaker Sorrow, you were a hero. You saved the city. You laid
I
down
saved the
your life
city?
yeah, for the rest of us, and now everything's better. We fixed things.
Well, that's good.
Thank you for your devotion to Lathandra. You really helped save the day.
Well, I am glad to be of service, as are all of us. Jim didn't ask Alvin to get his book autographed, did he?
No, to get the one person asked for the book to be signed and by you said the follower will ask Alvin if he would like the book to sign by Thalrak for him,
Yeah.
so Alvin will collect the book to have it signed.
Yeah, and he goes, "God damn it, Jim! We talked about this! I'm so sorry, Callian. It won't happen again."
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm kind of over these books anyway. But if you Dawnbreaker, if you could lead the rest of our what would be the correct term? Our clergy here back to Rakoge, that would be helpful. I know we teleported here through the tower, so
Do we have access to use the tower once again, Alvin?
Of course.
Then I will take our people back home. And we will await your return, Lord Callian. With the
Yeah, I
utmost
should-
vigor.
I should be back shortly. I'm just gonna stay here, make sure everything's settled here
Roll luck on Callian.
on Callian.
Yeah. You
Callian,
gotta beat a
let me just-
perception roll by Mr. Buddy.
Ooh, Callian's luck is +3. What? Okay, just add 3 to whatever I roll right now.
Okay, you gotta beat an 18.
15. I got 15.
You got 15?
Yeah.
And that end. Okay. So goes. You know, you look an awful lot like that guy over there. And then he just walks away. That's all. Ugh.
Callian will consider that. It's like the Telltale games.
Yes.
Callian will remember.
Callian
that
will
word.
remember. And now we are going to flip over to your place because I'm assuming we're going there.
Yeah, so as we approach the door, I'll be like, Anselm, look, this is what Pocket Dimension is. It's not in my pocket, but as you guys see, there's this shimmering door, and the door itself doesn't look like a normal door. It looks like a bookshelf. And you know, like in any like good Scooby-Doo episode, there's like you pull a book off the shelf, and then the door will open up, sort of thing. Yeah, so it's a hidden. Oh, why am I hearing myself? Oh, okay. It's a hidden like door. I mean, obviously it's not hidden because it's in the middle of nowhere, but the bookshelf will open up, and inside we're in my library. Yay! So as we all walk in, the library itself is just cut. Every single wall is just covered with books and books and books. Also, at this moment, if you look over at Luca, his awakened spellbook is no longer with him. It's not on him at all. The spellbook he always carries, and he will tell the group, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to my library. This is Luca's luxurious library. We have food. We have drink. I have many servants in here who can serve you. In fact, Book, can you come help us?" And you guys will see the servants are not actually humans who are coming up to us, but tons of little fluttering books. So the books come up to you, and I tell everyone in the group, if you guys need anything, like any food or water or anything, ask one of the books, and it will give you the right directions. Yeah, feel free to read around. If you look around, you're going to see lots of books on these walls. This library literally has the contents of every single book Luca has ever read are on the walls of this library, as well as literally every single time that Luca has taken notes in his book. The transcripts of all the notes are on the walls of this library. So I know it's a bit of a mess. I have a lot of books around. I haven't sorted it out, but I also did make bedrooms for each of you. So if any of you want to just go sleep right away, you're welcome to go to your bedroom. I tried to customize them, but I'm gonna be honest with you, there's some of you I know more about than others, so I tried. I'm sorry, but if you need to change any of your bedrooms, just let me know, and I could just think about it, and I will change your room for you. Things in here are a little bit a little imaginary actually, but the food is real. If you eat the food, it's real food. So, any of you hungry?
Can we take the food with us?
If you take anything out of this library, it will disappear the second you walk outside.
Oh.
In here, you have unlimited food and drink and rest, and we'll be safe in here. But if you leave this library, only the things you brought with you will leave with you. So
Yeah, you can't take the
pull
candy
books off
out
the
of the
shelves.
van.
Yeah, exactly. You can't take books off the shelves and bring them with you. You can't take food, but while you guys are here, feel free to read, and walk around. Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a wonderful little space you have here, Luca, but fortunately I will not be spending too much time inside your library, even if it is safe. As this is my city, I should probably be with my people.
Completely
this
reasonable, yes.
Moment, so I'll just look around for a moment, but I can't stay very long.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Young adult, do you have any young adult literature?
Of course, yes. I mean, I was a young adult myself at some point, and yeah, you can go read. Actually, there's a really good one that we have recently. Are you interested in a mystery novel?
I would love a mystery novel, though of course
Good.
with my brilliance I would figure it out before I finished reading it.
Well, I don't have the rights to this book anymore, and I'll be like, oh, look, and one of the books will just come flying off the shelf right into your hands, and it will be called 40 Murders, and it's only been a week, by Detective Anthony Bones.
Okay, I will sit down somewhere, start reading, pretend like I knew everything before it happened, but secretly am enthralled by all the stories that I couldn't have possibly figured out before they happened.
Good book. We recently sold the rights to that book, actually.
It's a bit
It's swallowed by a
predictable,
demon?
but it's well written. Awesome.
The author of that book is actually in this room right now.
Oh, my.
You can take a guess who wrote it.
I actually don't know the characters well enough yet to know.
Ansem goes, "It's me."
Anton, are you an avid reader as well?
Well, I only have a few books at home, so I usually just read the same 3 over and over again.
Oh, really? Interesting. And what
Yeah.
books are those?
I don't know. One is Romance in Rakoge 1.
Oh, great. I have copies of that in here. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Seems
so-
everyone does these days.
Yes.
Yeah, that was probably the newest book that I got. Yeah, the last person who came in, well, the last dead person who came by, they had it on them, and I just kept it.
Wow, someone died with that book on them. That's kind of tragic. The fact that that was the last thing they read is an awful way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they read it a lot too. Pages were kind of falling apart.
Oh, wow. Okay. I have a very read version of the book as well, Luke. It says I have annotations on it and notes that I took about the characters. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I would like to see my room.
Oh, of course. Yes. And one book will fly over to you and just like bang into you.
Oh,
And then when you
excuse
look
me.
at the book, it says "Follow me," and it'll start fluttering away.
Okay.
And it will lead you to one of these bookshelves where it randomly open up. Anyone else want to go in Anselm's room?
Kara will peek into it for a moment.
Wes is already looking for food to stuff his face.
Oh, nice. Well, the books can easily just bring you any food that you ask
Cool.
for.
So he's
You
stuffing his face.
just write it on the book and send it away, and it'll come back with food.
Okay.
So when you go into Anselm's room, it will look like something called the Endless End. And as you walk into the room, it's a very eerie looking room. I don't think anyone else would enjoy this room besides Anselm, but it appears to be a cemetery.
Ooh.
There's a thin fog in the air, and there's a bed in the middle of this room,
Ooh.
along with other little memorabilia of your god as well.
Oh, that's cool. Ansem's like, oh, it's just like home. The right amount of mist.
Luca's really happy. He's like, yes, I've been asking questions about your home this whole time, specifically trying to make this.
Yeah, Ansem will look at Luke and be like, oh, well, thank you very much. This is very kind.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's why I've always asked you about your home several times before. I was trying to make this room. This one is one of my favorite because I mean personally I wouldn't sleep in here, but I mean it's just so unique. Like really let my architectural mind work here.
Yeah, the headstones are just right too. Just the right amount of age on some of these.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Well, if there's anything you want to change, let me know, and I could just will it into existence. So,
Great, thank you.
Is it inside or outside?
his room is inside. It's a room that
It's an
appears
indoor
like a
graveyard.
cemetery. Yeah, yeah. It appears to look like a cemetery, but like
Real
I mean,
popular in
obviously you're still in a room.
Seafalls.
Yeah, yeah. You're not in an actual cemetery.
Yeah. Wes is peeking in. He's like, all right, now I'm curious. You got a room for me?
Oh, of course, Wes. Yes, I put yours. Yours is just down the hallway right
The
here next to
cardboard box.
Callian's.
Cardboard box.
As you open it up, it's a cardboard box and a straight ladder. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No,
you almost killed me with
your
that.
room, as you walk inside, it looks to be a room modeled after the ones in the Gnome City in Nomirian or wherever the city was called.
Oh.
I always forget the name of it.
Yeah, no,
It's no Marion.
But it appears to be like a room a very stereotypical room that you would find in Gnome City.
Oh, cool.
Here you go, Wes. I know you're from here, and I've actually been to that city before, so I know of how the typical room looks like. I don't think it looks exactly like your house, because I don't think I've been there, but this is as close as I can get. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Wes looks at it and he's just like, he takes it in for a second. He's like, wow, it's been so long since I've,
I'm assuming it's
seen
nicer
it.
than this place, though.
This was his home.
This is his actual home.
yeah. He's like, damn. He's like, this really brings me back. Thank you, Luca. This actually means a lot.
Oh yeah, no problem. I tried. By the way, yours is almost towards the end of the hallway. Luca's is the very last.
Oh, cool.
You're right next to Luca's room is Callian's, and then it's yours.
Ooh, cool.
Anyone else want to look for their room?
Cairo will see what room is prepared.
Okay, as you go into Cairo's room, it's not exactly as you remember, but it looks like the old Blood Hunter headquarters. And there's some there's like various closets and training equipment to sharpen your knives on and whatever else you do. And Luca's like, well, I know you were from the Blood Hunter stuff, and unfortunately I probably couldn't get it exactly as it used to look like, because well, I've never been there, and I've only spoken to you a few times about this, but...
It is fine.
Oh, perfect. Good. And who else do I have a room for? Oh, Cal, I have a room for you as well.
You have a room for me?
Yes, of course.
Didn't we meet like 2 days ago?
Yeah, but I mean,
It's been a really packed 2 days.
I'll be honest, we
How long has it been since James Barton got killed?
you know, these 2 days have felt like 2 months to me.
That was my first day. Why?
Well, I have a room for you. It's very easy to make a room. I will be honest, it's not too customized, but I have some. There's a dartboard on the wall, so you could throw your psychic blades at it.
Oh, sweet.
And it's a pretty plainish looking, like inn-like room. Like you go to an inn, but there is training tools and stuff like this in the room for you to practice your target practice.
Excellent. If you could make
there's
like a
anything you
wall
want
of
to
locks,
change.
that'd be... Could I get like a wall of locks?
A wall of locks, yes. And you will will into existence.
Tiny little locked doors, maybe with a treat on the inside. I can practice my lock picking, and I open it up. It's like, ooh, treat.
Well, yes,
It's
it
a
is
lock-picking
door.
advent calendar.
Yeah, so a door will appear with a lock, but every time you open it, there's another door right behind it with another lock. So it's a never-ending lock-picking door. It's like, yeah, you can practice on this thing.
That sounds excellent. Thank you.
Cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
New
no
friend I
problem.
met 2 days ago.
Tiberius, I barely know you, but I have a room for you.
Well,
We met all of an hour or two ago, but if you go to your room, it's pretty plainish. But there is some weight training equipment there, and there's a large full-body mirror. And I'm like, Tiberius, you seem to like yourself a lot, so I gave yourself a nice big mirror.
everyone likes me a lot, and the weights will only make everyone like me more, so you have done perfectly.
Oh yes, no problem, of course. And yeah, who else did I write rooms for? I had a room for Naxos, who's not here. I had a room for Lilith, she's not here. Oh, I
She's
have
a
Callan's room.
grandson?
My grandson? Yeah, her room was cute. She had like a baking set in her room, like a grandmother's kitchen.
An easy bake oven.
Yeah. Callian will walk into his room, and to Callian, the room will look extremely familiar. It's like a room in the monastery back from where he's from, and there will be lots of iconography of Lathandra on the walls and stuff like this. And then there's also a bookshelf, with lots of books in it.
With a copy
and
of
Luke-
Romance and Rakoge?
What?
With a copy of Romance and Rakoge in his room?
No, Luca did not put that in his room. But Luca will say, well, you guys, I actually have some things to write down, so I'm going to head to my room real quick. But if you guys need anything, ask any of the books on the wall, and they will fix anything for you. So don't worry about that. Just don't leave. don't leave yet until we all get sleep. But this room should last. This library should last for at least 24 hours. And no one else can get in here.
And
It's
real
locked.
quick,
Yeah.
Wes, this might
Yeah.
actually save you some. I've got something put together. I can do an aside read to you of what happened again,
Okay.
or if you're gonna just tell them word for word, I can just do it to everybody. But it's your call because it's your character and your thing.
Let's see. I'm just trying to think.
Because then you
about
get to
how-
communicate whatever you want and whatever your version of what you hear is to everyone else.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So real quick, we're gonna aside everybody. We're gonna play thumbs up, thumbs down game. So I forget which one of you, Matt, is the Barteaou guy. Is that Anselm?
Anselm, yeah.
is.
Okay, so everybody but Anselm should mute.
Mute.
Yeah, or Deafin or
Deafin?
yeah,
There
Deafin.
you
I will put in chat when to come back. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in your dreams, Barteaou comes to you, and he tells you this.
There is a new star in the sky, shining with a dim and sorrowful light. He was once immortal like you, who drowned his woes in wine and song. He did not belong to any flock or creed, but wandered the world alone and lost. Now he has ascended to the divine realm, but he still feels the pain of his past life. He is the patron of misfits and outcasts, those who have no place or purpose in this world. He calls to you in your dreams, but he does not reveal his name or face. He is a mystery, a riddle, a paradox. I wish for you to bring forth new followers for this god, for I have brought him into the skies with me.
I guess Anselm, in his dream, is just like, as you wish, my lord. Your will is, your will is my command.
And I'm gonna copy that for you and send that. Oh, this is gonna be real bad for this, but whatever. Oh no. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have that now, and everyone else can come back.
Oh, the music returns.
We're still missing one.
We're missing one.
Everyone's back.
Oh, everyone's back
Everyone
now.
back. Tiberius, good. Okay. So you guys return back to the room to discuss in the morning, having gotten a great night's rest. You guys, I assume, feel great and refreshed.
Is Is Alvin staying here or is Alvin leaving?
Alvin didn't stay here because he wants to be out in the city with everyone.
Hi, Alvin. Did you come back to meet in the morning, or did you?
Yeah,
Stay
he'll
home?
come back in the morning,
Okay.
but he's staying. Wants to at least stay in the city during the evening.
I accidentally deleted Luca. Can you make him bigger?
Yeah. Let
He's
me.
right here.
Before
so-
Alvin leaves for the night, I have something to tell him though. So
Yes.
just right quick before Alvin leaves, I established my telepathic link for
Yes.
privacy.
Hmm.
So
What is it?
I don't want to say this in front of the whole gang, and I'm new, but when Luca took us to Rokage to recruit all of our Italian followers to come back here and help save Seafalls, we wound
Mhm.
up in a tower there with a portal
Mhm.
and a telescope. Are
Yes.
you? Is that your wife's?
The telescope? You talking about the tower? At the tower? The tower used to be my wife's tower. Yes, but
Yeah. So would it be normal for that telescope to be pointed directly at your bedroom on the day you were assassinated in your bedroom?
no, that would not be normal.
Well, it was, and I don't know if that points a finger towards your wife or someone in her household or someone broke in and used it to spy on you. I have no idea. I'm just telling you what we found when we were there.
Understood.
So, yeah, there you go. I just wanted to let you know that in private, since it's, involving you and your missus.
Yes, I feel since the people are able to cannot teleport through the towers, but they are able to get in next to them. So
I don't. Luca brought us in, so I wasn't really checking your security. We were kind of in a rush to try to get people back here for the death cloud.
Anyone who has my permission to teleport through the crystals gets the ability to. So I don't know about the whole seeing through limitation. I'll look into it.
Well, I just thought you should know, and then I severed the link. So instead of us staring at each other,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I've been holding on to it for like 3 sessions now.
Yeah. I wrote it down too because I remember, like, in the moment we had no idea what it meant, but we were like, "This seems important. He should know."
In the morning, Ansem will look for Callian as the other cleric, and he'll sit down next to him and be like, "Oh, hi there, friend, Callian. Had you had any dreams last night, or messages from your goddess by chance, perhaps?"
No, none that I could think of.
Huh.
DM, did I have
Wait,
any
these are the
dreams
wrong
last night?
people. You go back over here. You. 1 second.
I know the perspective, but it's like, wow, some people are huge in this one.
Yeah, we're just making this work, and go back here. You're not important.
Meet me by this map of the United States of America.
What is this country?
I don't know.
There. So you can be back here.
The land of the
What's this
free, the
place?
home of the brave.
All right, so go ahead. We are the right people now.
Huh. Well-
DM, did I have any dreams last night?
You did not.
Okay. None that I can recall, and some, but I mean, sometimes the gods talk to you in mysterious ways.
Oh well, I received a message from my god Barteaou about a new star in the sky. He's ascended, apparently a mortal to godhood.
Which mortal would be allowed to become a god? That's quite a step.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No one apparently he approaches people in their dreams. He was a wanderer and a lost soul himself, and it sounds like he is is searching for others to join his creed.
And he approached you?
The new god, no, but my god had asked me to deliver the message of this new god to I guess those who would be looking for a belief, a faith to find.
Well, this is I would never take messages from the gods lightly. This is a serious task, but do you feel that do you want to go about getting people to join this god, or I mean,
Well,
is your god okay after this?
you know, I think I feel his power a little weakened. I don't think there'll be much communication between me and him for a while. But it's strange that he would want me to spread the word of a new god when I'm a devoted follower of his. It's just a curious matter.
That is an odd thing. I haven't heard of the gods asking. I mean, the gods are gods can be quite I don't want to use the word selfish, but definitely self-important, and
Yeah,
they don't usually care too much about the other gods.
Yeah, I'm curious about this new god and why or how this person was able to ascend to this position, and why Barteaou would want me to spread the word on his behalf.
I do, but I'm not there to hear the conversation.
You know, the follow of Barteaou doesn't know the Barteaou lore, maybe.
Well, I know the lore of Barteaou as Alvin as well, because Alvin studied many of the different religions. So
I mean, I guess Anderson would know, but Matt forgot.
Well, can Cal
Do you want-
roll a
do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, tell him.
Oh, Barteaou ascended the gnome god.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Baravar was a mortal that he enjoyed so much that he gave him godhood.
Oh, right. Yeah. I remember that actually.
And chipped
I was
away a
gonna say
portion
that
of
too,
his own
Colin.
power to do so.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
so this is not unheard of. This is something that Barteaou did before.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ansom's gonna say that thing. 'Cause I was actually gonna say that. Well, he's done it once before with the Baravar, the gnome god, but that was more out of he enjoyed him so much as a friend. I think he wanted him in his company. But this seems different to me. The new god he ascended didn't seem too much as playful as the gnome god from what I've been told so far.
Playful. Well, I don't usually know the gods as being playful, but the gnome god was a god of tricks, I believe.
Yes.
Silver-tongued.
So
Mm-hmm.
it would make sense for him to be the more playful one.
Yeah. It's just an interesting.
There's a loot in the library, yes. It can just play itself if you'd like, or you can play it. I have self-playing instruments. You know, sometimes you're studying, you need lo-fi loot to study to.
Lo-fi loot. Yeah, Ansem will. Wait, is Alvin here now?
Yeah, he would have gotten here eventually at some point, but
Well,
Maybe you should share this with the class, Ansem.
yeah, it sounds like. I mean, it seems like what my god would want. Yeah, so Ansem will go to kind of where everyone's sitting, and share the news of his dream. So last night, my god Barteaou sent me a message in my sleep of a new star shining in the sky, that he ascended from mortality to godhood. He flute music. That he ascended to watch over lost souls in the world, it would seem to me. He asked me to spread the word of this new god in in the sky. He visits his followers or those he is seeking to patron in their dreams, and he is unnamed and unseen, it seems.
He's a god for lost souls? What does that mean?
For those who are lost in the world and don't have a place of their own, it shall seem. Misfits, as you might say.
Interesting.
Quite interesting indeed. So yet another swan ascends to the skies. How wonderful.
Yeah, for the meantime, it seems that my communication with Barteaou will be at a restricted amount. I don't think he will be taking many of my calls at the moment.
Oh, you go right to voicemail. I've had that happen to me before.
Yeah.
You know, one time we had this big fight, Anselm, and I asked my god for a warrior of the light to come down. And I swear they sent me the intern. This person was awful. But we still beat these dragons, so at the end of the day, even a little bit of your god's power can be quite a lot. So
Well,
I'm sure your god will provide for you.
the gods work in mysterious ways. I'm sure there was a reason for the messenger that your goddess sent you on that day.
Good times, good times.
Good time.
I guess it's better that they send you at least someone to assist.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause last time I tried to ask a certain someone of something, they sent an imp that blew up in my face instead.
Classic.
Good times.
So does this mean that Barteaou is there a way you can strengthen your god back to power, or I've never heard of such a thing, but just a thought.
Well, I wouldn't think I had that much power to do so. Well, he's done it once before and he returned to power, so I imagine in due time he'll be at full strength again.
Well, maybe if people just believe in him, then you know,
Oh, yeah.
I read the story once about an elf who traveled to New York City. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but his god, Saint Nick, when he lost power, he just told everyone to believe, and he was able to gain his power back and go save all the children of the world. So it's a great story about a little elf.
Oh, that's a very nice tale. I imagine it has a lot of laughs and romps throughout the tale.
Yeah, and there was this inappropriate scene in a shower. It was an interesting story, but yeah.
Wes cuts in. Wasn't there a whole thing about an angry elf from a different part of the continent too?
And Luca will chime in. Most elves I have dealt with are always angry, so I'm not too surprised. Elves in general, not the best kind out there. And I'm an elf, so I can say that, okay?
Oh, that's a good point. Anson will agree because he's also an elf.
Only elves can say that, no one else.
Wes is like, well, I think no.
Wes, this is not our place to speak on this.
Oh, all right.
Well, Callan will bring up, I'm only half elf, so I don't even think I can really talk about this, but yeah.
Wes goes, well, you could half agree.
Half agree. I'm on the fence on this one.
The other half you cannot agree with.
And then Wes, just to make sure I sent you a message thing. Hopefully it worked. Anyways,
Yeah, I got the message you sent of what you told me. Yeah.
just making sure that I don't ever use the whisper. So
Well, at some point,
Oh,
Callan
wait.
will...
There was a part I missed actually. Sorry, Rosario.
Yeah.
Anselm will remember. Oh, I'm sorry, Caroline. There is a part that he. Oh, this is an interesting part of the whole tale. He said to me that you can seek him out, but if you do, we must beware of his secrets and his wrath. Yeah, which is curious to the whole godhood itself. And he's a god of lost souls, but carries secrets and wrath with him.
Also, out of character to make sure. That's not the part I was referring to. Make sure that we're good.
What do you
I
mean?
sent it in Roll20's whispers, hopefully to you.
Oh, let me see.
Or I sent it to somebody else, and that is not you.
Yeah, I don't think I see anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a picture of it because I'm not typing that again. I'm gonna send it to you in Discord here.
You may have sent it to because there's several Matthews. You may have sent it to one of the other Matthew.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see
I
now.
think that's I4 Matthew, but he could have that information anyways because he got the same thing as Anselm
What's
did.
the new god's name?
Unknown.
Unknown
Oh, we don't
as
know.
of yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sent it. And also, it would seem that the new god comes with blessings of his own. It seems that he increases someone's strength and resilience, but has a negative effect on I don't know. I would say personality and intelligence. It would seem.
But
Wow.
I'm already so brilliant and so charismatic. I could take a little hit to become even more resilient and strong.
Yeah, and I think he also grants his followers tents. Yeah, I think that was it. You get a tent.
Tent.
Uh-huh.
What?
Seems rather interesting.
Like a camping
this the
tent,
god-
like a
Yeah.
million tents.
I
Is this the
think
god of
so.
camping? Who is this?
Yes, this is the god of camping. If I wasn't a devil, I'd think this god was perfect for me.
Something about a tent or a hut. That part's a little bit blurry. I think I was waking up.
Oh, interesting. Well, at some point, Callie would like to have a talk with just Cairo and Wes, his old.
His old
His old
adventure
group.
party. Sure.
Well, we have private rooms, so we could go to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Which one is the?
You could go to Wes's room.
Yeah, let's go to the gnome room. We're in Wes's room.
So who's all going
so-
where?
Cairo,
No,
Wes, and Callian.
Just the three of us, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Callie will say to you two. Well, it's great to see you guys again.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the deal with all these other people in the party that you guys are hanging out with?
Well, they're all kind of fucking weird.
Well, I can see that. Yeah. Well, let's start first with Ansem. He's definitely out there. No.
Yeah, he's an interesting character, that's for sure.
I
Something I
like
can't
his
tell.
personality.
Yeah, I can't tell if he's an idiot or he's just playing on an act. But he's well-meaning. We have some good times with him.
Nice. And what about this this Cal person? He seems very sneaky.
Yeah, Cal's he's pretty quiet, but Cal.
He's quiet but yet enthusiastic.
Yeah, I mean, we've been stuck in the city, but I mean, you saw him in the battle. I mean, he's definitely a nice ally to have on our side.
Well, I didn't get to see too much. I got blasted by a fireball in the face, but yeah, I'm sure he dealt some deadly blows in that fight.
Yeah, he's
What about this Tiberius person? Do we know anything about him yet?
I
I
have no
just
idea.
met him last night. I have nothing. The only thing is that he used to be a part of the Kralenites, and
Oh no.
he's the only competent one by the sounds of it.
Well, good thing we didn't kill all of them that one time, because I guess
was-
we would have killed him.
For perfect recall, this was recent. He was the king of the Kralenites.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, big shot. Wow, interesting.
Wes will say to Callie, remember how we were together and then we were together for a while, Callie, and then we met into Cairo? It seems like now people are just jumping out of the woodworks. It's mostly to follow
Yeah,
Cairo
sure.
over here, but
I don't know why
there's
people
one more
keep
person I
following
want
me.
to talk about real quick, which is this Luca fellow.
Yes.
Now, I have some suspicions.
yeah, he's an interesting character. He's always writing things down, which makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I will let you know that I've been observing, and even some of my followers casted a zone of truth on him at some point.
Oh,
He knows more about me than he's letting on. Now, I never want to press people, but I'll leave that up to you guys. But he's hiding something from us all. I don't think it's a sinister thing personally, but I also never assume the worst out of people. So you guys are much more suspicious people than I am. The books are listening. Well, honestly, like the group that's talking right now has no idea the properties of the books or anything like that. But
Yep.
but we are in Wes's room.
Serving food all night, so
Well, what do you think, Cairo? Do you have any better insight on this Luca character?
On whether, I mean, it always seems like he's holding quite a bit close to the chest.
Yeah, we'll keep a closer eye on him from now on.
Well, I mean, apparently he wrote everything that's written in his books is here in this library. So
Well, that's what he wrote and that which he's read, yes.
Well,
and anything he wrote in his book, in his Awakened Spell book, is
You think
written in here.
you think he let us see that? I don't think he didn't even let us see his room last night.
Well, true. So maybe he has the good stuff written in there. I have no idea.
Maybe we get a count and we sneak into his room.
Well, what's in these books? And your room has books, by the way.
Oh shit! There's books here.
Yeah, let's start looking at them.
Yeah, let's
And
look
as
at
we're looking at the books, it's some of the books are just observations that Luca has made about Wes.
That's great.
So it's like descriptions of like he almost, because I think I mentioned this before, but Luca is he's not writing, but his book is constantly writing stuff down. So it's sort of like a memory of some of the things.
God,
that
it's that damn
he has
fucking
of you.
quill book from Harry Potter.
Exactly.
And and a tear started to roll down Wes's eye as he thought of his lost parents. I didn't say that.
Wes is like, wait, your books have observations about me in them? Mine just has pictures of naked elves. No, naked gnomes.
Well, there's some observations, but there's also just books about random stuff too, like stuff about elves and gnomish cities. There's also a book there about a gnome city you haven't been to as well.
Ooh,
Second gnome city.
Ooh, Wes is gonna read that because he remembers that like Luca mentioned that, but was like, so like, oh yeah, matter of fact about it, but Wes never heard of it, so he wants to read about that, figure out what that.
Yeah, it's a second gnome city in the Underdark.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest, I myself have forgotten the name, but it probably is in there. It's on the map. I forgot what it's called. And I made the map, so I don't but I think it was like DJ something. I forgot. I don't know why that's sticking out in my head. Meta, what's the name of the rock gnome Underdark city?
Find out.
To the map.
You can always look at the map without us.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. The Dwarga, or no, the gnome.
No, the gnome one is like
DG
below the
City?
Dark Elf city in the
DG
eastern.
City, I think.
What?
DG City.
DG City. See, I was close.
Yep.
In my head, I was like DJ. I don't know why. That's how I remembered it. Yeah, it's called DG City. I think DG stands for
Deep
Gnome?
Gnome.
or it could stand for I don't know.
But it's actually spelled DEE space GEE.
GG.
Wow, they are so original.
I
What
mean-
about the BG part?
You know, for deep gnomes, they're really not that deep.
It's not that deep, bro.
Well, either way, I have my suspicions. Especially, it seems that Luca, I think he revealed something that he knew me when I was younger.
Knew you when you were younger. Wait, did he?
He knew something about me. I don't know. I mean, he's an old guy. I'm not at all. But
Wait, but you're from Barrendor, right?
yes.
So it's
But
Luca
Luca
did
has also
say
told us
he's
that
from
he's
all over the
explored all over
place.
the world. So,
yeah, interesting.
well, I have no idea, and I'm sure if I asked him, I would just make him very nervous. He tends to be very nervous around me. So maybe there's something he's trying to hide specifically from me. Maybe it's from all of you. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe we get to the bottom of that. Figure out what this guy's all about.
I think I have a theory.
Theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
But we are in his library, so maybe it's not the best to discuss it here.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You think he's spying on us?
I don't know how he could, but I'm sure.
I don't know, the books are aggressively flapping at us.
What's that?
Well, either way, we could probably head out. But I don't want to. The three of us just hiding in this room from the rest of them, but looks suspicious anyway. But yeah, if you guys can figure anything out, let me know. But
Very well.
I don't know how long I'm gonna stay with you guys. If I'm gonna head back to Rakoge, but
Of course.
We'll keep
yeah,
you
I'll
in touch.
yeah.
We'll look into that for you for sure.
Thank you. Okay, well, we can go back to the rest of the group having breakfast. That big stone monument, that thing's gonna be cool. So, what are you guys eating for breakfast? What's your breakfast of choice for your character?
Oh,
Cheese and bread and butter. And an apple, because you need some fruits and vegetables to be strong.
You could have anything in the world, and you chose butter.
Wes is having a Wes is having
Paula
a stack
Dean approves.
Can I just have a stick of butter?
I
Wes
said
is
bread
having-
and butter.
You can have
not
some.
just butter.
You can
I'm
have some
joking,
deep
joking.
fried butter.
Oh. Sushi, let's go.
a stack of pancakes with syrup, links of sausage. He's just going all out on like a full American Denny's Grand Slam. That's what he's having. Denny's all American Grand Slam. And Anselm's just eating like breads and fruits, and stuff of the sort.
Luca's having tea. And are waffles invented in this world? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
They
I'm
can
fine with
be.
that. Yeah. There's no reason not to be.
Yeah,
He's having
pancakes.
waffle.
That break immersion. You only have pancakes. There are no waffles.
Or what
I
if
don't know,
there's
I'm
no
gonna be-
pancakes and there are only waffles?
Oh. No pancakes? That seems like a simple thing to invent, no?
How'd they figure out how to make that grid thing, but not just a flat?
They just never thought to do it the flat way. This is a foreign concept. All of the wheels have grid spokes.
What else doesn't this world have? Next you're gonna be like, oh, there is no bacon.
It's only Canadian bacon.
Oh my.
Still good.
Flat waffles.
There's like a cult of flat wafflers. They're underground.
Oh my god.
They're stoned publicly if they're found out. with stale waffles.
Oh no.
Stale waffles. Oh boy.
3 weeks old waffle.
Yeah. Okay, so continue. What are you guys talking about? Sharing, doing.
Hmm. Well, I wonder how the city's doing. That's my first thought.
I don't know. He's
Is it
definitely
still on
Yes.
fire?
I would think that with the giant holy water storm that occurred the last evening, it did not. It's not.
It's a good thought.
Out.
And if not, I do have a large force of firefighters within the city that can help put out the flames. And I'm certain they did so.
He is correct. It is not fire. There's a lot of stuff that's burnt down, but there are no active fires. There's still some cinders here and there, but you know.
Yes,
That's
it
gonna
looks
take
like
a bit.
going to have a lot of work getting things rebuilt around here, but the vast majority of the city is safe, so that is good.
Hmm.
Probably down to like more like 70%, maybe 65 now. It's not as destroyed, but that whole black slush area is not in great shape.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so the city will just need repairs and cleanup and...
Well, is there... Luca will speak up real quickly and be like, well, I was thinking, I know we caused a lot of problems for the city, but is there anywhere else we need to go to? I know we've been here for a bit, but I mean, I don't know how much more we can learn in this city, especially after everything that happened.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, what was it? There was something going on in both Barrendor and Barrow's Keep, if I remember correctly, that was of suspicion.
Yes. And a book will come flying off the wall, and Luca will grab it. Yes, according to my notes right here, it says when we were in Imor, there was a daughter of an Emorian nobility family married off to the nobility of Barrow's Keep, and that was considered quite scandalous. And I even wrote here, someone went there and got sick. I don't know what I meant by that, but but there's some, yeah, I don't know what that means. But there was something happening there, and yeah, there's some connection here with Barrow's Keep. Although, again, we were on the hunt for the Rusty Shoe, and I don't know if we ever found this person or if we fought them. Maybe those were one of the demons we fought and killed. I have no idea.
I do not know.
Didn't one of the demons last night run away?
Yeah, one guy went in a wolf thingy.
Is that the Yu-Gi-Oh monster one?
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh monster one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how we would even track this demon. Next time, remind me, leave like a 1 silver coin in a demon's pocket, and then we could track them. But
I can track a demon if I can attack them, but otherwise that is not something I can just do automatically.
I mean, if you left a trail, I could try to track it that way, but it is a demon, so I don't know if... Do they have footprints? I don't know.
If he was flying, so I don't expect him to have footprints.
Oh yeah, did he fly away? I forgot.
Yes. See, for me, I have an ability that allows me to brand a creature with a mark that I can track no matter where they are in the world. But I can't place the mark if I don't hit someone.
interesting. Well, I do have a teleportation spell if we need to go somewhere. Someone's at the door. Luca will walk to the door
Someone at the door.
and be like, yes.
Yes, we
Who's
were
there?
told that Alvin was here. And you see
yeah,
what appears to be somebody under what looks like a not an umbrella, but like if an umbrella went all the way to the ground. Completely black out, no light getting through. Just a little hole in it.
I know exactly who they are then.
Alvin, should I let these people in? Because they literally cannot come in here unless I will it.
It's up to you. I mean, if
Vampire?
well, the thing is I will point out not all vampires are bad, and I actually been waiting for delegation from the vampires to come visit me for a long time. So, this might be them.
I'm gonna let vampires in my library. Sure, why not? Come on in.
And then he takes off his thing because he's no longer in the sunlight. And you can see it is in fact a vampire, but it is one labeled the Seafalls guard.
Oh, it's one of the Seafalls guard vampires.
Oh, yes.
We have swept the city after this most recent invasion. We have cast whatever the fuck that spell is that lets you. What is that thing?
Which one?
I don't know.
Describe the spell.
Somebody always used it when you guys were in the Coliseum of the Lost. Somebody used. I think it was not Jordy, Cyrus that used it a lot. And you're like, oh look, there's a
detect good and
demon over
evil.
there. Yeah, that.
Detect good and evil.
Yeah.
And they are not detecting any demonic presence in the city
Okay.
as of this morning.
Well, it's good to hear that we're no more. We're losing our demonic presence here. Thank you for the information.
Very well. Is there anything further you need of me?
Not at the moment. I just thank you. I do thank you for keeping me up to date. You can rest now. I know it's not fun for you to be out in the sun.
All right. He puts this thing back on. You can see his knees shaking a little bit as he puts the thing over, and he walks out back in and heads home.
Yes. So
I'm not sure what that means, Cal, but you can definitely ask Elvin about it because this is not normal. This is definitely not a normal thing in a normal city. Like vampires, are barely known to be existing.
is there an angel forever night situation?
I don't know what that is, but you should definitely ask Elvin about it because he'll have to tell you.
Yeah, you can ask him. He's very open to talk about.
Yeah.
With all the vampires going on.
Those were vampires. What do you feed them?
So I have actually created a way to make synthetic blood. Blood that can be used for vampires to eat.
Someone's invented plasma transfusions.
Yes.
Kind of, basically, yeah. He spent a considerable amount of money to do it, too.
To do that, and now it's just need to discuss with the Vampire City the whole construction of this production system so that they
you
can
need,
have
factories and distribution networks and
they before we had that blood transfusion, they may or may not have started taking care of some people in return for them giving them their blood. I actually looked into their living situation. It was perfectly fine. They took people who were sick and dying, treated their wounds, fed them, cured them of their sickness, and in return for all this is done and making sure they had a warm place to stay at the end of the day, that they would be, and they had gold to spend, and they were fed. All they had to do was give up some of their blood every day for the vampires.
Sounds like raising cattle, only the cattle are smart and talk.
They made an agreement on it. I made sure none of them were possessed or charmed, so that was fine.
Such a weird city.
Oh yeah, this city is cursed. I'm saying that out of character.
Which is worse, though? Seafalls or Koge?
They're both cursed.
I would like to point out that before I came here, there were 5-year-olds doing drugs. So before I
it was
took over,
worse.
there were
No, I
5-year-old
agree.
doing drugs.
I agree, it was worse. It's gotten better, but
So bad about that.
It's a much. It used to be known as the City of Thieves. I mean, it still kind of is. It's hard to shake a moniker, but eventually, it'll change.
Cocaine
But
bear.
people.
Cocaine bad.
No, you got cocaine
Cocaine.
cracking.
Yeah, we
He
had the
drew
cooking
some
kraken.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, when this city was first hit, before the city was taken over by Alvin, there were slaves, kids doing drugs, people were getting murdered left and right, and everyone was getting their shit stolen.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty much
It was
anarchy in the
basically
streets.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Now there were essentially what happened here. What happened now is that at nighttime, a lot of the crime is down at nighttime because
Oh,
there's
nobody
the
wants to
vampire
do
guard.
shit at night time.
Fire guards.
Because the
Vampire
vampire
night
guards
God,
are
get Batman, but he kills people.
Led by? Are you gonna tell him who it's led by, or are you gonna keep that to yourself, buddy?
I've discussed this out before. The captain of the guard is an ex-murderer who killed all the people who were outright
Serial killer.
ex-serial killer who. But I will point out that the people he is killing were the people who were abusing their powers to execute people left and right for going against their rule.
Mm,
So
Oh, is that the guy who was leaving buckets of blood everywhere?
yes,
Yeah,
I remember that.
that's his signature.
I wasn't really
Leaving-
involved in that, but I just remember that.
yes, but it's Rip. But I discussed it with him. And I looked into all the case files on who was being killed. Every single person he killed were straight up part of the noble class who were just straight up like, oh, I don't like this person. They oppose my rule. Execute the next day.
So they were the Riddler?
Essentially, yes.
Sounds like the Punisher.
Oh,
Yeah, he was more Punisher than Riddler.
yeah.
So yeah, Rip was being the Punisher. So
To give him a just cause.
yeah, I gave him a just cause. He's now the captain of the guard. So and yeah, so now there's not kids doing drugs in the street. There's no more slaves. Crime rate is down. So
Yeah.
just happen to have vampires now. So
That's why Ikarath hasn't come back in a long time.
because he's afraid of the vampires.
No, because there's no drugs in the streets and
Well, there's still drugs. Just the drug trade is regulated. It's not unregulated anymore.
yeah.
It used to be cool, man.
Yeah.
Too bad.
This city used to be cool.
I don't give a shit.
We used to do fun things in this city, like make churches out of strip clubs.
That still exists.
Oh, did it get hit by the meteor? Or?
I don't know. Maybe
What part of the city got destroyed, Meta?
quite a.
I have a map for this.
Of course we do. One of 2,000 maps.
Yes. There you go. You can kind of see what's been destroyed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
think the church was fine.
The hut's alive. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8 is the holy place, right?
Yes, and then there's also the hut that's outside. But we lost these territories down here at the bottom right, and then we lost a little bit over here.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
Those weren't even named. It's fine.
those weren't even named.
It's Tavish. Their place got completely wrecked.
Tavish, that is the one the one noble who had control in the city before I took over it. He kept his control.
Oh well.
Well, not anymore. His place
Yeah.
specifically got targeted. Like
I will point out there is
exclusively got wrecked.
I may have on purpose left that place exposed.
Nice.
Tavish is one of the nobles that killed Rip's family, so
Nice. Oh, when
So-
we're spreading this out, go protect this, this, and this.
yeah, it's just like no
ooh.
specifically omitted Tavish's territory.
Smart. I like it. It's Disney. I like it. I like it.
Hell did us? Oh god, it did not work.
What is
Everybody.
all this?
Well, ignore that. I don't know how to delete it. Heard your chat or something.
Yeah, we're not looking.
Yeah, clear
Looking
current
with
catalog
stuff.
under your settings.
What? There's a chat.
Yeah, go to the gear option and just go clear that, and I'm gonna go send that in Discord and just make everything look wonky for a second.
Clear current chat log.
Yeah.
You don't use that? I use that before every session.
Oh no!
What is all this stuff? Get out of the way.
I always forget.
So anyway, so do that please, and just try not to read that. And
do this.
okay, so now we're good. You got a message delivered to you.
Okay, so we know the city is much better off. Maybe we should head out somewhere else. All my
Shit.
notes are in the chat. Stop. Yeah, I've been here scrolling for days to go find stuff. No, how would you even find stuff? in the chat?
Can't find my notes anymore. Shit.
Scroll back to like a year.
Oh, here we go. We said this on what day?
Parties, too. That would be the least efficient way of doing anything.
So what happened? We got a message.
I don't know.
Well, we
Basically,
don't
the
know. It
guy
depends.
reported.
It's
Somebody got a
nothing
message.
as far as we know. Nothing that anybody knows for sure.
So,
Zombies.
the zombie got a message.
Yeah. The vampire.
Yeah, the vampire got a message.
There are zombies in the city, however, just to clarify.
Yeah, the zombies are sentient though. They don't
Yeah.
eat people.
They're friends with fiddles. It's great.
I will point out half the reason the undead population is as big as it is because of Biddles.
Yeah.
Yes, so if we want to choose our next destination.
Can we see the world map real quick?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so everyone, we are down here.
Yep.
Seafalls. We know there's something going on with Barteau's Keep. That's way up here,
That's very far up there, yes.
but we can teleport up there. There's a teleportation circle right outside the mines that Luca has memory of.
Mm-hmm.
We built that teleportation circle when we had to get the gnomes up there, so I can teleport us there, and then we have a short trek to Barteau's Keep.
Yeah,
We can
so we
pass
have,
by the great library. Luca gets really excited. I love libraries.
Dude.
And I'll tell.
yes, but do keep in mind that place is very expensive sometimes.
Oh yeah. But I went there when I was younger, actually.
Ansem's like, sure, we could even stop by my home if you guys would like.
Wait, Anselm, where do you live?
Oh, I live, yeah, in the woods past, Kadoon. In between, kind of, Kadoon and the Whitefall Mines.
Oh, so your home is near where Cornwall used to live.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Who's Cornwall?
That's one of my
Wait
adoptive
1
sons.
second. Maybe you did
Oh.
not get that, Mr. Cal.
Oh,
I thought you were a Mr. Rogue. Wait, no, you are a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah, no, then I would assume you would have what I just said you had. Okay, sorry. I read the
All right,
second
then.
half there. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then I realized, oh, you've got more shit going on.
Yes, one of my adopted
My bad.
sons he was born up there in the woods below Kadoon.
Oh, seems like we're kin. Then we're also kin. In the same neck of the woods.
Sure. Makes sense.
Some new intel. A spy called the Raven
Mhm.
actually witnessed the demons being routed by the heroes, which is weird. They refers to the heroes, not to me, but whatever. And they fled to the city of Ulford, UL Ford.
That's
Ah.
the city just north of here, yes.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
pretty close.
He lost track of them after they entered the city walls, but suspects they're either hiding there or planning another attack. And they have allies already in the city amongst mages and priests.
Oh. Yeah, so maybe we should hit Alford first. But yeah, Callan, I agree. I think if we go back to, well, my home is kind of a temple in its own right to Barteaou, so I might have some deeper connection there and find out more about this new god, but that can wait.
Well, that's very, very noble of you to take the more team player approach.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe we should go to Ulford. Going to Ulford, I don't think we have to teleport. I mean, I could teleport us there, like just outside the city gates or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need teleportation circle. I have teleport.
Yeah, the Twin Cities here. We're gonna go over to Minneapolis.
Yeah, I mean, on this map, I know this map's not drawn perfectly to scale, but this map, it looks like Seafalls and Ulford are the same city. Like,
Yeah.
they're like completely connected, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember there was like these distances here represent like days of travel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because remember when we came down originally from Barteaou?
Has anybody here watched Parks and Rec?
I watched some of it, yes.
Some
Some of that, but
Do you know the concept of Eagleton in comparison to Pawnee?
It's like the town next door, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're like the high class. They got everything. Everything works out great for them. They've got the best facilities. They've got the best parks. They got the best schools. They got the best everything. And Pawnee, which they work in, is obviously not anywhere close to that. And that's kind of what it was with Seafalls and Ulford historically. Obviously,
Oh.
Seafalls has had a recent comeuppance in the world, but historically, that's kind of the relationship these two cities have had.
So it's New York and Newark.
Yeah, Ulford just kind of looks down their noses at the Seafalls people. They're kind of snooty.
Mm.
Yes,
Like Gotham and Metro.
they're snooty, and they
Yeah.
also have assassin guilds there.
Oh.
Assassins. Oh, great.
Not to say that there weren't assassins here. I mean, one of the I would assume at this point he is quite infamous. Or he would be even more infamous were he still alive.
Mm.
Rest in peace, Geordie.
Poor Jordy. I pour one out. I order from the books a bottle of brandy or something, and I pour it out. Poor Jordy.
And the book that brings it to you, it's actually like, you know, those books that have a hidden compartment for.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic.
Luca's like, oh, that's my secret stash. Don't. I mean, you can use it. It's fine. We could just make some more.
Secret stash.
Well,
By the
If
way,
you
I like
just-
the idea that Cal is standing on the table.
He just hangs out.
This is so funny to me.
Standing on the table and still playing the lute.
Actually, that makes more sense.
Make
You're like,
more
"Alright,
sense, yeah."
I'm on a solo.
Well, if you guys go to Ulford, I wish you the best of luck. I can join up with you later, but I need to at least oversee the first few days of reconstruction here in the city. But after that, I can join you in assistance. But in, what is it, 4 months' time from this day, I will have to depart your side of working alongside all of you.
Oh, Alvin, do not worry. You can. This is Luca talking. Do not worry. Like you can definitely stay and help out with stuff here.
I feel like I should know why there's a 4-month thing, but I completely forgotten.
There's what?
You can whisper me.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, well, Wes would ask. Wait, Alvin, why 4 months? What's going on in 4 months?
Hold on. Yeah, if you're gonna ask, he'll just outright
Yeah.
say it then.
Yeah.
Oh, because my wife is pregnant.
Hey,
I
again?
think we knew this. No,
Oh yeah, we might have actually.
I forgot.
Yeah,
have no
it's just I need to be here a couple months before my next child is born. So
Oh yeah, I think we did know this actually.
I can assist you for the time between, but
Yeah, no worries, Alvin.
Yeah, you should definitely be there for that. That's a very important moment.
Yeah, we got a handle on things.
yeah, first few days I'll be here working on getting the city repaired, and then I can join you. Because at this point, if there's demons running rampant around here, I cannot idly sit by behind my walls. I've got plenty of plans moving in motion, but only so much can get done unless action is taken, and I am a man of action. So, I will assist you when I can. But until then, I think you guys have plenty to suffice on your journeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can handle it.
Who's
He's
dying?
kind of dying as
He already has kids.
I have 2 kids. It's just your social life. Well, I kick him out.
Yeah, Alvin already has 4 kids to begin with, 3 adopted, 1 by blood. So he has his second by blood child being born.
Yeah.
One of his kids in his angsty teenage age already. So
Randy.
yes, Randavius is angsty teenage age right
He's
now.
already angsty.
Yeah, he was always angsty.
He's more angsty now. He keeps he actually blew a hole into the strip club.
That sounds.
Yeah. He did.
Did you do that with
Remember
magic or
when
with
we-
something else?
Remember when we played catch with him and he would just like kill us?
Oh, yeah.
Like every time you caught the ball, you would take damage.
Remember you had to always
Wow, this
calm
is fun.
emotions?
Yeah.
Callan always had to calm emotions when he slept.
Oh my god.
No,
And
we
then one
still
time I
have.
left him alone.
We don't have to do that as much anymore, but just occasionally it's still necessary. He has night terrors from time to time, but I can excuse that with the fact that what was it a couple weeks ago he ripped a man into pieces
Yeah, he did
Oh.
have that happen.
when we had the assassins attack our house.
Oh,
He turned someone into paste.
Classic
trust
Randy.
Cal's
that,
like, what the fuck did I walk into? Tiberius too, I'd assume.
Sounds cool. Like, assassins show up, your kid can paste them.
Feel
Come
free
on.
to butt in and ask questions. Like,
Yeah,
Is
my
that like a
child. He's a psionicist. He's able to telepathically control things. So, he basically put a telepathic force inside this person's body, and it ripped him apart.
also, Callan will speak up. Also, some background. We actually met this kid. He was being held captive by this evil cult. And
Yes.
his mother is a very powerful psionicist as well, but she wants nothing to do with him.
Yes, she also acts like a child most of the time.
She's not great, so Callie will say I was even taking care of him for a bit at first, but eventually we found a home for him here. Callie was sort of like his first like parental figure.
Yep.
And he passed it on. Callie had to leave, so it was like, here you go, here's a child.
He showed up and it was already.
Callie was a child himself. He was like 17, 18 years old at the time, whatever. So.
Cormal had already adopted, and you showed up with Randavius, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Alvin adopted
will
a kid
adopt
already. Alvin will adopt him." And it was just like, "Hey, Alvin, we got a kid for you." And Alvin's just like, Alvin like looked outside his door, and he's like, "Did someone put orphanage on the front of my door?" Where?
how does it feel being your own father, by the way?
It's fine. I wrote that in as that was, so like that Cormal already considered Alvin kind of his parental figure since his own dad disowned him.
Oof.
Elvin's got a whole cadre. That's the next adventure. Everyone just chooses one of Alvin's children and away we go.
Yes, like okay, so you're gonna be this character, you're gonna be this character.
Yeah. All right, so what are we doing? What are we planning? Where are we going?
I think it's Olford is where people are going.
Yes. And I can teleport us right to the outskirts of the city.
All right.
Instead of us having to, like, I don't know, like, sneak our way over there.
I guess since we're going to a city where devils are less accepted, I should probably turn into a different appearance.
Ooh, fancy appearance, I like.
It is the fancy city comparatively to Seafalls, so it would make sense to take this appearance, would it not?
That does make sense.
Does anyone know people in Ulford? Have allies there?
That's a good question.
Are there people in Ulford we need to warn, especially about this incurring demon exodus?
Gonna be honest, I don't think our party's been there.
No, I don't think this party. I don't think only any party has been to Ulford.
Yeah, because usually when we get to Seafalls, we skip over it. Like we go a different way. Like one time we came by water to Seafalls or teleportation several times. So
Yeah, it's Ulford has never really been visited, and you also know that Alvin doesn't have any allies there because he doesn't like Ulford. Ulford looks down on Seafalls, and 3 times. So Alvin's when he returned to Seafalls for the first time, he was met with assassins from Ulford, and then he also had several times where assassins from Ulford showed up in the city.
I
So
was just trying to meddle with Seafalls stuff.
yeah. Last time they were meddling with the election.
So, hypothetically, we should maybe warn them, but not tell them where the demons are coming from?
Well, I mean, they could have demons amongst their leadership as well. So
Yeah, you have to keep
I
that in
wouldn't even
mind.
know
That
who to warn. Yeah.
at this point, it's like when it says that they have allies, the demons have allies integrated into Ulford's population. You don't know who is with the demons and who's not. So you would have to first determine who's not working with the demons, and
We
then
might be
you can
able to
figure out
find
who
new
to warn.
allies there. But first, we have to sort out who's good and who's not in that city. So
we don't really have. There's no real allies in Ulford. Outside of a select few cities, most places don't have allies. Some people have a couple connections here and there, but that's more character backstory than anything. A lot of the different characters, a lot of different cities don't have. We don't spend enough time in each city to have friends, or
Yeah.
by the time we could make friends, we murder someone and get thrown out of said city.
That's mostly party 1. Don't lie to them.
Yeah, I was saying is that party 1 was very much that case.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm preparing the walls.
prepare the walls.
Prepare the walls.
No walls. Well, in the meantime, Callion will say, you guys, if you don't mind, I would like to come with you guys for a bit more. I think I could be of some help, and I think my followers back in Rakoge can handle themselves. Also, Ulford is on the way back to Rakoge, so I'm actually quite concerned about if this spreads back to Rakoge. So
Your presence is welcome.
thank you. I'm pretty good at healing stuff and fighting demons. We have a little bit of experience.
Mm-hmm. Don't if something bad happens in Ulfa, don't hesitate to contact me if you need me to come in and assist. I do have some teleportation magic myself to get to Ulfa in a moment's notice.
Ooh, I just realized that clerics have teleport. They don't have teleport, but they have word of recall, don't they?
Yes, you can set up a point.
Yeah.
I'm assuming at this point that Callie would probably have already set up a ward of recall inside of his temple.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if you ever use word of recall and Cairo's there, you show up at the temple and just immediately Cairo gets thrown out.
Yeah. He's just. I don't even know how it would work.
Well, so you're not allowed entry since you were inside. It essentially just forces Cairo out of the building.
Oh boy.
Through the shortest path possible.
Is that means through a door or through a wall?
I said the shortest path possible. So if the shortest path is going through a wall, then go through a wall you shall.
Yeah. By the way, Wes, Ansem has a word of recall spell now. Or he should.
Yeah, he does. Mm-hmm.
So that means you can like teleport back to a safe place that you designate.
Yeah.
That's connected to your deity.
Mm-hmm.
You and up to 5 creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So. Good thing we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it!
Well, right now you're only gonna have 6 because Alvin's not gonna be around. Oh no, even without Alvin, 7. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Word of recall, perfect for a 6-party group. Good thing we have 7 people.
Good thing we have 7 people. Yeah, you're gonna need plane shift.
Do we have that?
Yeah, let me see. I might have that.
Oh,
Plane shift does 8.
Yeah, I have that.
And you can shift onto the same plane.
You
so.
up to 8 creatures who link hands. Oh, we have to link hands? I don't want to touch your hands.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta hold hand.
Gotta hold hands.
I actually love that they put that silliness in. That you have to link hands.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation. Kind of sanitized.
Pictures just like on a
You go
day
to
where
different planes.
you can go to a different plane, or you can also travel to the same point on the current plane. Teleportation is
really?
better to be done if you're going to do on the same plane, but plane shift can be done on either to a different plane or your current plane. Teleportation is a better choice, though. I just know plane shift because I have it on several characters, not in this campaign, but other
I
campaigns.
have symbol now. That spell is like an essay.
Yes, because there's a bunch of things it can do.
Oh, you place it on an object, right?
Yeah, but yeah, Luca does Luca have teleportation?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can use teleportation to get pretty sure you can get 8 people around with that too.
Yeah, that's what we were gonna use.
So,
but that means no library tonight. Sorry. I have 1 7 spell, so we are teleport. I make the library. I can make a tiny hut. I don't know if we could all fit in a tiny hut, but
you can fit up to 8 creatures in a tiny hut.
so
Isn't
we'll
it?
get really comfortable.
Ansem goes, "Oh, that's it. It was tiny hut that the god gave you."
Oh.
Ah. All I can picture is when if we ever have to cast plane shift, if it's a day that Cairo was pissing people off, it's like, okay, everyone link hands, and they specifically put Cairo between the 2 clerics, and it's like, why did you do this to me?
Hold her hand, Cairo.
Got our hand.
Have to hold hands before you cross the street.
After the teleportation ends, you just see 2 symbols burned, 1 symbol into each of Cairo's hands, just like,
That's actually pretty cool.
Right, 2 gods, light and death.
It's like, okay, I realize that I pissed you off. I'm sorry.
Just looking at all the spells.
So what are you guys choosing to do?
So I believe that Luca will cast teleport on the people who are going. Alvin's not coming with us. And the goal is to teleport ourselves right outside of Ulford. Now, there's a chance teleport can fail. This because it says how familiar is am I, Luca, to the place? I would say Luca is not super
Star Trek
familiar.
teleporter
Yeah,
fail?
probably not super.
Like he knows of the place.
Well, there's the thing is that we could be anywhere between. If he rolls low enough, we could end up on an entirely different plane of existence.
Yeah, I can post a spell, but it's another essay spell. Ridiculous. Like this
Are
is
they
the
both
spell.
on the same body of water? Could we just get on a boat and go there?
You could just walk. You want to ride? I have all of Party 3's horses.
What are these numbers?
Hmm?
The numbers in teleport.
Yeah, so all those numbers at the very top are the numbers of the chart. It's better if you want to look at what teleport actually does. I'd recommend opening the teleport page for the spell, because that has a chart
I see
that you roll. So like if you have an associated object to the location, it's guaranteed. If you're very familiar, you roll the D100 is you have a 5% chance to mishap. And then it's all those charts. If you have a description of the location, if you've been described the location, it's that one. I would say you probably have seen casualty for this location if you teleport. So that means you have.
I was thinking, yeah, because Luca is a bit of a world traveler, and he's read about all these places. I wouldn't say he's associated with the place, but
you've probably seen casually, is what I would say.
So I have to roll a D100.
Yep.
And if we get a 54 or above, that means we just go straight to the outside the wall.
Yeah, if we get a 44 through 53, we get to roll percentile and see how far off we are. And then similar areas always. I think similar areas just anywhere on this plane of existence.
I posted a link to the spell. It looks better on the website.
Yeah. If we get a mishap, that's mishap is gonna
Be fun.
The DM rolls on a table. Oh god.
the DM rolls on the mishap table, and that means that everyone starts showing up in different locations.
Oh god.
Well, what are you guys doing?
Okay, you guys, do we want to teleport to the outside the walls, which will get us there very quickly? But there is a statistical odd that I can mess up the spell. Or we can just physically make our way there somehow. But, I mean, that could take... I don't know what the trek to Ulford's like.
It sounds funny if it sounds funny if we end up... If something bad happens, but...
Yeah,
Again, you can... I've offered to you have horses, because I have all of Party 3's horses in the stables.
Oh yeah. Well, the give and take is take the horses, get there in a few days, fight these demons or whatever, or
Like a
get
half a
there
day's ride.
instantly. Half a day's ride. Oh. Or get
They're
there
like
instantly.
right next to each other.
Oh, it's not
maybe-
even that far. I thought it was farther for some reason.
Oh, then we should just do that. As much as I
Yes.
want to do the mishap, if
So
we're
yes.
there's demons, we should probably do the safe bet and get there.
Yeah, your horses Elton John, Crocodile Rock, Honky Cat, Rocket Man, Tiny Dancer, Piano Man, and Uptown Girl all at the stable,
Yay.
so...
Tiny Dancer.
Yeah, personally, I would vote teleport if we were saving ourselves days or weeks. But if we're saving ourselves
Half a day.
half a day, I don't think the enemy is going to get that much done in half a day. If they had weeks of preparation, then yes, we should just teleport. But I don't know.
Half a day, you guys probably should take the horses and travel.
Yeah.
Let's take the horses. I'll introduce
Everyone else
you guys.
okay with that?
There's 7 horses for 7 people, so...
Wow.
Good to me.
I'm fine with it. Yeah. We'll use the horses. Hi, I'm a horse.
I like the horses.
Oh no, are we doing this again?
They're back. Okay, so After breakfast, we ride. What else? Which other ones do we have? Rocket Man.
Mm-hmm.
I updated all of their tokens, so they're no longer a token. They should be just like
I'm sure that all these horses will survive and nothing bad will happen to them.
Yeah, it hasn't yet. It's been years. They're old. They're old horses now.
We ride for about half a day.
And you arrive at the city walls to Ulford, where the portcullis is closed and chained, and you see, not on this map, but oh well, a heavily guarded set of parapets with crossbowmen standing arm to arm. Halt! Who goes there?
Wes says under his breath real quick, damn, I didn't know this city was in grayscale.
State your name and business!
They didn't invent color here, Wes.
yes, this is a play. I brooded here a couple times.
Well, Ansem will speak up first. Well, hello there, friends. My name is Ansem, and my friends and I are passing through.
Are you travelers from the south? Are you seeking refuge in our city?
Will that get us in the city?
Absolutely not. The city is under lockdown by order of the mayor. No one enters or leaves without his permission.
Oh, well, that's great because he gave us permission. Ansem.
Why did we choose Ansem to say anything?
Why are you speaking for all of us?
Nobody did. That's the best part.
Ansem is the opposite of phase.
So you have a royal visa.
Sure.
Let's see
yeah,
it.
we do.
Okay. Luca, you have it, right?
Of course I have it. And
I don't associate myself with these people.
I gotta cast a spell or something. Do I have any spells to make it look like I have a visa? I don't know. Yeah, I have nothing. I'm so sorry. I don't know where.
Then I am sorry we cannot let you in.
Right one up real quick.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I have it right here. Just give me a second, and I'll turn my back to the wall and quickly be writing out a visa.
Cairo will just Cairo will just like kind of stand in front of where you are, so to make sure. Yeah, he'll be in like when riding up, he would have been in like one of his like larger bodies, so that you can just kind of like you won't see anything.
Yeah. And Luca's like, oh, but I got it in here somewhere. I just have to look through this. I got it right here, and I'll pull out hastily written by my magical quill visa.
He kind of like looks like he's trying not to laugh. I'm afraid I still cannot let you in. The king has his the mayor has his reasons for closing the gates. He fears an invasion from the city to the south. He does not trust anyone who comes from there. You must wait here until he changes his mind. Until the Dragon Lord comes and devours us all.
We don't look like Invader and Dragon Lord.
Also, you should put your guys' selves on the map.
Okay.
A Dragon Lord?
Dragon Lord?
Dragonborn? Just keeps changing.
What body am I gonna be in?
Where's the new counting token?
Wait, invasion from the south? You mean from Seafalls?
It doesn't look like it in the thing, but it actually is the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you just pull him, it'll be the right one. It just doesn't look like it on the outside. There we go. Okay, so continue with whatever you guys are choosing to do here.
Yeah, so Ansem's asking, an invasion from the south? You mean the city of Seafalls?
Yes, the Dragon Lord, massing his forces.
Oh, do you mean Alvin?
Yes, and he guys spits on the ground.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't like that guy either.
Yeah, well,
Roll
it's a good thing we came
roll
from the north
deception.
then.
Yeah, that's definitely deception because I do like Alvin.
Yeah.
Luca was talking, by the way, so let's see.
Can I give him help? Because I was trying to say that I was trying to lie that we came from the north.
Came from the north.
Oh, that was me, not Elton John.
Elton
Oh,
John's
God.
lying for us.
A horse is deceiving. Nay, I'm a horse. Nay.
Northern horse.
I'm a
Northern
horse.
Like
Yeah,
how
I don't like Alvin.
how big is the city? Like, is there any other potential ways in? Like, could we go to the north entrance, like loop back around, and then be like, yeah, we're coming from the north?
If you can just, Kyra will look over at Cal, be like, "Could you set up the telepathic connection?"
Sure.
Excellent.
How many people are here?
There's 7 of us.
5, 6.
Can you do all 7?
I can do 6. Sorry.
Oh, just don't do Luca because he can talk to you guys with message.
Okay. I can connect to you. I'll just telepathically connect to you because I have my devil power lets me do that.
Okay.
So I'll connect to you. So yeah, we could all connect that way. So Cal's connecting to everyone, and then I'll connect except for Luca, and then Cairo will link up to Luca, and I'll just go. If we could find an opening in the wall where there's no guards, I could just start bamfing people inside.
Oh yeah.
Shadow step us in.
Yeah, Luca will also say, I have the ability to scatter us, so I can teleport people if it's a visible. Like, if there's a gate, I can just go through a gate.
Yeah, I just
If
feel
it's
like
a
the
wall,
guards
I
are.
can see it, but yeah.
Ansem can misty step in, so you can always like step in and open a door, gate.
Yeah, the problem is going to be that the getting around gates is going to be difficult with the whole guard situation. We would have to find an area where the guards are not watching, or we're going to have to.
Like West, like I could just run up there and.
We're not trying to siege the goddamn city.
Well,
Ever attack!
Are we trying to siege the city?
No.
well, maybe. There's
And
demons
the
in
city's
there.
under lockdown, just like you were told that.
We're liberating the city.
A pretty sizable city, right? Like, there's
Yes,
gonna
let
be
me flip
huge
that for you.
swaths. There's gonna be huge swaths where the wall isn't gonna have guards on it.
Yeah, it's just like we just need to find a spot where guards aren't there, and then we can start getting in via that way.
For sure.
That's like the easiest thing to do here is just start. That's why I said we need to find a location on the city wall that doesn't have a lot of guards, and then Cairo can start taking people into the Shadow Realm and basically dropping you off into the city.
So Wes is gonna start running around away from these guys and scouting around the walls, looking for a spot that would work.
Trying to find the map.
Do you want to make sure they don't see you when you're running around?
Oh yeah, I could do that. And I'll go invisible.
Okay, I was gonna cast it on you if necessary, but
Yeah, I think I have it.
good to hear.
Yeah. I'll use my invisibility for the day.
Should we go back up the road somewhere and find some place to deposit the horses? Maybe a nice, friendly farm upstate?
We never saw a horse.
Hopefully there's there should be somewhere
Is
we
this
can.
So yes,
This is
so
Alfred, yes.
I have not prepared for you to stalk the city streets yet, so we'll probably have a shorter session today. But you guys can see the map you'll be working with for your plans for next week.
Oh, cool. So Wes is scouting. Does he find any spot that would work for the descriptions that we mentioned? Okay.
You could maybe right there. There is nobody watching right there. There is a guard here, but they do rotate.
Okay.
So you could slip
That's
through that
stupendous.
section.
The amount of water pills.
Yeah, they do have a river that goes to the center of the city.
And so Wes will come back and tell him that corner over there, that guard tower, like we could probably sneak in that way, at some interval. Or if we could kind of like see in through that cliff there.
I just need an opening spot to be able to map the location. If I can see a point in which I can walk up to, I will be able to make my way through the Shadow Realm to it. So that's all that's necessary for me.
Oh wait,
So-
can I? As Ansem with Stone Shape, can he like move stuff away and make a hole enough?
You could. You just have to stone shape back in. Oh, the hole shut most likely. Otherwise, they'll know that someone is in the city that doesn't. That's another thing. Does everyone have ways to disguise ourselves? Because once we're in, we probably want to change up the way we look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luca has seeming he can cast on everyone, I think.
Okay, Cairo doesn't need it because he, as stated, he is a changeling.
Choose
so he can
somebody
just-
to roll perception who is not currently running around the city, and who is with talking near the guards.
So not Wes because of great perception.
You guys can choose
Callian
one.
can.
We're gonna kind of limit some rolls some more to make more choices among people.
Callian is plus 10 perception.
Yes.
I'll say Cairo was probably moving with Wes, so he's not gonna roll.
All right,
Callian's passive perception is 20.
Oh, Cal had a freaking 12. Jeez,
That's Callian.
If Cal got to it first, it's 27.
27 was what's
Oh,
rolled.
damn. We got a
Now
nat
let's see
20.
if I can.
It doesn't matter with Wes. So.
properly.
Yeah. So that was actually an Ansem roll.
Yeah, his name is Cal Silverleaf. So make sure when you do the whisper, it's
not even
/W
working
and that
at
person. Slash. Did you do /W and then
Yeah.
Cal?
It's broken. I'm just gonna text you on my phone from Discord. Honestly, it's easier.
Oh, so it may have been that you were in the middle of whispering someone, you deleted your whisper, and then after that, sometimes Roll20 bugs. That's happened to me several times.
Did you want everyone to roll, or?
No, that was just
for
supposed to be
whoever, just
one person.
Oh, okay.
Cal,
Yeah, and Cal.
Cal, for reference, look at the webcam real quick.
That's where it is?
Yeah, that's as good as I can do.
So I share with the group through the telepathic link. All the guards have the same mark on their arm. I don't know if
What?
it's a tattoo or a brand. Anybody else see that?
I did
Yeah,
not.
that
I
we're
did not
looking.
see
You
it.
see it?
Like, can I see it well enough to describe it?
No, but it's you can just see it's like a weird glowing orange.
It's glowing.
Yeah,
Oh.
very minor, like an ember in a fire that's been out for a while, but just barely there.
Probably not a tattoo then.
It's probably an arcane mark then.
Can Luca take a guess at what it is by rolling Arcana?
Roll perception, and then I'll tell you if you can roll Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, Luca. Let me just find Luca.
You are not able to see well enough.
Oh, okay. Like,
At
I
them
can't really
old
see.
elf eyes.
Okay,
Now that you've
so
seen this, yes.
they
You
have
guys-
symbols.
You guys
Go
will
ahead,
have.
Meta.
Yes, you guys will have 1 week, obviously. So we'll play next week to prepare. On what your plans are. You guys do have a campfire chat. That would be real good for that. And we will resume next week. That's 16 loot points for everybody. Thank you for watching. Thanks for playing, and have a great evening.